What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why society is basically a lie and why you're better off being at least 90% anti-natalist. Now, I know this sounds pretty crazy and radical, but hear me out. I'm sure that after a few years, you'll end up agreeing with me and getting to this conclusion yourself. Now, just to begin with, how much of your hard-earned money, how much of your income are you spending in taxes? I guess it's more than 30, perhaps 50, more than 50%, right? So, basically half of your hard-earned money goes to the budget, right? You're sending it to the government, right? But how much of it ends up being spent wisely? How much? I think it's basically a well-known fact that most of it ends up in the pockets of the elites, right? So you're working for peanuts every single day of your life, the best years of your life, 10 hours a day, and the elites are basically leeching off of you, right? Off of your hard work. They're taking away your life energy. They're taking away your life, and you might say that, oh, I live in the first world country, we've got all these social benefits, the social securities and welfare, so the money I earn ends up being spent wisely. But are you sure? Yeah, you do get some benefits, but what are you ending up exchanging for it? So you're basically selling your life for peanuts, right? So I'd say that's one of the biggest reasons why the society is basically a scam. Like, most of us, the masses, are slaves, wage slaves, and we've got these landlords. We've got basically nothing has changed. Just like we had lords during the medieval times, nothing has changed. Well, I might say that we're working even more, we're the wage slaves, we're working even more than the serfs used to work. We might have better clothes, some better technology, but basically nothing has changed, right? Nothing has changed. If you haven't been a wage slave, if you've never been a wage slave in your life, and you have never felt what it means to be a wage slave, to be working 10 hours a day, sacrificing your health and all your time for peanuts, then you won't really know what I'm talking about, but I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Most likely, yes, you're being a wage slave. It's an unfortunate reality, but so, yeah. That's the biggest reason, I'd say, society is basically a scam. Now, if we talk about culture, every aspect of society, it's pretty obvious. If you look at it, it's pretty obvious that it's a scam. Just off the top of my head, this basic fact comes to my mind. What's the abortion rates in every single Western country right now? According to some statistics, more than at least 1 in 3 women has had abortion in their lives. Isn't that crazy? I mean, now it's a complex topic, you know. It's not that cut and dry. It's not that black and white. But I think we can all agree that basically abortion, in most of the times, in most of the cases, it's basically a murder, right? It's basically a murder. And how many, 1 in 3, 1 in 5 women has done it? It's absolutely crazy. What kind of religion, what kind of kindness or nobility are we talking about? Now, I get it. It's a complex. It's not that easy, right? It's not a simple topic, but still, right? And what's the main reason that they do abortions? Well, basically, is that it's not that comfortable for them to take care of that child, right? Yeah, now I get it. Now it's not easy to take care of a child. It takes a lot of resources, time, and money. I get that, but the main reason is not that now the child is going to end up being starving and dying of starvation. That's not the main reason, right? the main reason is that the couples, the families will feel not that comfortable, right, raising that child. Like, it's gonna be an inconvenience for them, so they end up basically murdering, doing away with that child, right? Now, this might sound radical, but I'm sure that I think it's pretty obvious, right? So, had somebody done abortion to me, like, I wouldn't have been born, right? And now I wouldn't be alive, so that would have been considered my murder, right? I would have been murdered. It doesn't matter that I had never been born, right? That I had never existed previously. That's still murder. I think most of us agree to that. Now, there are some exceptions, right? When a kid is not healthy, when it's got some defects, or there is some when it's a threat to mother's health, or when it's a result of rape or incest or whatever. There are many exceptions, but still, most of the time, like, parents just it's gonna be inconvenience for parents. That's why they do abortion. So it's totally crazy, like, and now and also in every way, like, you look at the culture, you look at the social media, you look at the relationships between people, like, there's 50% plus divorce rate, right? At least in the West. I think the main reason that divorces aren't that common in the East is that, well, that's due to the culture, you know. Culture likes to hide it, and there is women are basically slaves, like, in the East. Like, let's be honest, like, they're basically slaves, like, they're totally oppressed, they're totally abused, they're treated like animals and cattle. Like, this video might get demonetized, but I'm just being totally honest here, like, as always. So, yeah, you've got 50% plus divorce rate. You've got poisoned youth, poisoned humanity with eating junk food, like, smoking cigarettes, like, drinking alcohol. Like, most people have serious mental issues. Like, most people are seriously mentally deranged. Like, basically, like, I think it's a statistical fact that more than 20% of people have some serious psychiatric issues, right? In the West, like that's crazy. Like, why would you like to bring a child into this world? Like, previously, like, just now I mentioned the problem, the hypocrisy of doing abortions, right? Like, and now I'm talking about antinatalism, right? I'm just being totally honest. Like, I'm just being totally sincere. Like, I don't think it's the world where you'd like to bring a child. Like, really, like it's the humanity, the society everywhere. It's totally deranged. It's totally hypocritical. It's totally, like, wicked. Like, what we're doing, like, it's totally crazy, man. Like, if you look at it, if you've ever been a wage slave, if you ever seen this reality of this world, like, I think it's pretty obvious. Like, why would you like to bring a child into this world? Like, so these are the main reasons that I'm basically 90% plus antinatalist. And when it comes to animals, like, I'm basically 100% antinatalist. Like, I don't think there's any reason to bring them into existence. Like, basically, they just suffer, exist, and then die, and suffer. All along the way, they're suffering, like most animals. Like, why would you bring them into existence? Now, you might say that it's written in the Bible, like, that's what the God wants, but are you sure that that's what he really wants? Are you sure that's the way of the world? Like, as you grow up, you see that basically most of your beliefs, one by one, turn out to be a lie, right? When you're a kid, you might believe in the education system, you might believe in school, you might believe in Santa. Now, as you're growing up, then you might believe in religion, you might believe in government, you might believe in the sanctity of the state, but you might believe in history and in your nation, but as the time goes by, you see that all of those are just illusions and delusions, right? Like you don't even have to argue. I think it's 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 uh, it's just it's just obvious. Like if you have at least 100 IQ points, I think you do see it and you do agree with me. Now, uh, most people don't agree with it, with this basic fact, not because they don't see it, but because their ego is trying to defend itself. I get it. Ego is a real thing. It makes us do lots of stupid stuff in our lives, but at least we have to be honest, I think. So these are the main reasons that I think it's not a wise thing to do to bring a child into this existence. Like why would you do that? Like if there is no real meaning in this world, and I doubt that there is, like can you ever prove that meaning does exist beyond our minds, like outside of our minds? Like, I mean, I think it's everything's really obvious. I think, like, so yeah, man. I think we should read more about antinatalism. It's a pretty fascinating topic, So yeah, so that's all I wanted to say in this short video. So I don't think any of us would like to bring another wage slave into this world. Like that doesn't know what's going on. That they're just horrified with all the crazy stuff that's going on, like with all the crimes and all the corruption of this world and all the wars and all the war crimes. Like that's crazy, man. Why would you like to risk it? Like why would you like to gamble your child's well-being? Like he might get sent drafted into the war and gets blown up to pieces, right? She might get raped, she might get robbed or murdered. Like why would you like to risk them? Like why would you like to gamble their lives and happiness and health? Like why would you like to risk it? Like I just don't get it, man. So yeah, as I upload more and more videos, my English will get better. Like, at least I can tell you that. So, thanks for listening, and see you in the next video.